they are. And this is election day. What time is it? 31. We have not gotten any message from the party that this primaries is happening at so places. We smell fraud, true or false? True. We went to INEC office now, we got information that they are having primaries at INEC office. We got there and we saw some few party officers. We saw a couple of them gathered at the car park of INEC office. We have record of them. We asked them, what are you doing here? We hear you're conducting election here. They ran into the car and they were taking off and we recorded them. Is this criminal or not?
It's criminal.
Is this what you want for Nigeria?
No. No, sir.
Is this what you want for Nigeria?
No, sir.
They have made trouble. They think this is a joke. But if NDC is the vehicle that is supposed to take us to a new Nigeria, and NDC have started playing on us, we will tell them that we're the real Nigerians. Yes. Are we the real Nigerians?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are we ready for this fight?
Yes, sir.
Are we ready for this fight?
Yes, sir.
We are telling NDC right now, you can't take us for granted, Mr. His Excellency. All the escorts of NDC, we will not be taken for granted. You must not announce any election from these primaries through INEC or any way, because we have gone to INEC to lay formal complaints, and they've asked us to write them officially, and we are writing them as we speak. They deny that they don't know any venue. Every venue where the primaries is being conducted as we speak, they are not informed. But we told them we saw people escaping from where they were having primaries, and they were shocked. And we tell them that the new Nigeria will not take this. Yes. I don't want to make noise on social media. I want to come and face it practically.
Yes.
That's why I came out to see it and tell them, no, this is not allowed.
Yes.
So we are going to stand by our mandate. Those of you here, keep your phone open. They are conducting elections in secret places. I hear that they are at Kurudu Primary School in Kubwa as we speak, conducting election. None of the aspirants are aware. The aspirant that you don't want, who is that aspirant you say you don't want? Who is that aspirant that you said you don't want him leading you?
We know who we want.
They don't know what I want. They know what I want.
Now there's an aspirant that you have all rejected.
Yes.
That is the aspirant conducting election in several places right now.
Yes.
He's conducting election as I talk now at Kurudu. Maybe he's the one that conducted one at INEC. They have secret places they are conducting election to disenfranchise every Nigerian. And that's how they will enter. None of us will know what's happening in governance. And we are standing up right now. This is a looter for me.
Yes.
I am not going down.
Yes.
The man you see,
Yes.
we are going to look in the eyes.
Yes.
And I'm ready to go down for this matter for
Yes.
Nigerians. I'm not scared. I know you have the capacity.
Yes.
We know you have the capacity.
Yes.
But this man has sacrificed himself. Yes. You must do that primaries.
Yes.
Or we shut NDC down. True or false?
True.
True or false?
Please, what is your name?
I'm good. We learned you were disgruntled yesterday. Tell us about it during the primaries.
Disgruntled? There was no primaries.
You can't say that.
There was no primaries.
I think he has the right to say
There was no primary.
Why would you say there was no primary?
Because I was not communicated where the primaries were to be held. Where the primaries were to be held, I wasn't communicated. We were actually the ones looking for information. We were running around looking for venue when we should get venue over 3 hours before then. So if we don't get venue, then how can there be a primary? So the venues we saw and the venues we went to wasn't the party. So we want to know what the party has up.
Okay, so I want to find out. We learned you tore your card. Was that true?
Who said that?
Okay.
My card is here.
Okay, fantastic.
My
Because
card is here.
That's what was,
I'm here for my principal. Don't mind them.
Okay, fantastic. So tell us, NDC is the new wave, and do you think these internal issues may affect the party?
yeah, they can quickly reset their mindset. If they can really quickly be objective and more objective to winning the election and not just going to the election. Winning the election is different from going to election. And we are here because we want the party to win. And if you don't know how to, if you can't identify excellence when you see it, then you're far from winning. I'm here because I identify the principal. He's an excellent man. He's a man of goodwill. He's an intellectual. He's a man that has enough credibility to be backed up. So I'm here with my credibility. They need to beef up their credibility. So the other parties are watching. So they don't say you guys are. So I leave them to use their good wisdom before the rumbles start going down.
Please tell us, who is your president? Because you were saying
my principal is H.E. Peter Obi, a man of integrity.
What advice do you have for the leadership? I mean, you've said it already, but I want you to reiterate it to say, I mean, you are still here.
Leadership, put your house together. Forget the money you have taken, or if you are going to take money, forget people who have paid for whatever. If you know what to do the right thing. All you're out for is to win the election. If you take 1 billion naira, $10 billion, and you don't win the election, and you don't win the seats, you're going to be oppressed in the 11th Assembly. You will not be anywhere. And so they need to wake up, they need to buckle up and do the right thing.
Are you agree?
I'm not aggrieved. I'm happy I experienced the process, and I've rebooted myself, and I'm ready to face the system. So if they're ready to face the system, let them go, let them keep their track. Or if they want to retrace their stance, I'm ready to adjust. I'm not aggrieved. I believe there could be mistakes here and there, and they need to retrace their step.
What do you think really happened that led to this?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. But we didn't have informations. We didn't have information where primaries were being held. We were looking for information ourselves. We were sending our intels around. Where is it happening here? Where is it happening there? And that's how we got to know things were even happening around. So that's very poor. That's too poor.
What do you have to tell Nigerians, concerning NDC? Because it's looking like there's a vicinity. So what's your final advice to Nigerians?
Well, I don't want to talk about NDC now till I see them do the right thing. Then I can make my. So far,
you don't even want to tell Nigerians to vote for NDC.
Right now, I have to be sure. I built my integrity over time, and no party will bury it. And I had international people coming to interview me this morning in my room. From outside Nigeria, I have BBC interviewing me. I didn't pick that up from the road. So NDC better recognize and do the right thing. It's a good vehicle. Our principal is in it. So we boarded. If they want us to on board, we go on board.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your name?
My name remains Emeka Ike, your boy.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I don't have much to play. I think we should start talking right now. I appreciate every one of you right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Thanks for your time with us. Mother of all mommy diaspora, thank you very much, my loving mother. Thanks for your time and your prayers, your encouragement, and your dedication to this platform. I appreciate you, mommy. Thank you very much, my brother Abu Aziz. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you always. I appreciate every one of you right there that is already with us. Thank you, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Masemedo, Michael Aganimaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, Michael Abba. Thank you, Social Mental TV. I can see you. It's good to hear from you. It's been a while. And thank you very much. Many, many more right there already. Madam Emmy is with us. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Love Mandoka in the building. Thank you very much, man. Michael Carter, Mr. Paul. Many, many more. Now, God will bless all my people. But I want us to start talking right now. Yes, I lost Champions League, which is very, very painful. I feel bad. I wasn't supposed to come out today, to be honest. I just thought I am not coming out at all. But I received a call and said, no, it doesn't matter, even though it's for 1 hour, I should just come out and all that. A lot of you were calling me. I want to appreciate every one of you that were calling. Mother Debbie, many, many more. Thank you very much. I saw your missed calls. We are here, but unfortunately, yes, Arsenal lost the Champions League, but we won the Premier League. Let's try again. For me, I see football as a normal thing about life. If you lose, keep trying until it becomes a reality. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir. I didn't know that you were the one that sent that 140,000 naira yesterday. Thank you so much. I just saw it right now when I was sharing my broadcast. Thank you, thank you. It was announced as an anonymous. No name. You were the one that sent it. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you for all that you guys have done. We are very, very grateful on this platform for the donation completed for the solar. I'm very, very grateful. The good thing about it is that we already started the solar process and all that before the completion. Yeah, I started it like, well, it was very close. I started like 2 days before the completion of this whole thing and all that. So I was taking videos and everything, putting it together just to edit the video so that I can bring, because short video. So surprisingly, today was the day they came to finish everything. So I was surprised that everything closed yesterday. So yeah, but in case we can't showcase the video for you today, I might be able, but while they are making their submission, we'll put the video together if we can. If not, by God's grace, tomorrow will be the final deadline to showcase how our previous solar breaks down, people who installed it, and the new people who came in to rescue us with the new solar and order. So we're going to take you guys through the journey. But I'm very, very sad this evening, though. Very, very sad. I don't want to, lie that I lost the Champions League, but still. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, at least, for congratulating me. Yes, at least we won the Premier League, right? Yeah. I feel sad. My daughters called me just now. They were just saying that my son later called me saying that, Daddy, I feel bad, the blah, blah, blah. Ah, God, it's so painful. I wish I never supported the football, but that's the only thing that I support, though, all my life. That's the only thing that take my time, that I just put my time, I don't drink, I don't party, I don't go anywhere, just football. So obviously, when you see things like this affect me, don't see it like, oh, it's just the football. It's not just the football. It's very, very painful. You won't understand. But meanwhile, guys, I'll just jump out of that. Let me take one or two calls quickly. Let me come to my people on the panel already. Thank you very much, Mother Deborah, for calling in. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. Mother Deborah, are you there? Can you hear me, ma?
Hello?
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma. Talk to us.
So is it because of football you didn't come out on time?
Yes. Now, I never even wanted to come out, to be honest. I saw your missed calls. I saw many people's missed calls.
So you're acting as if you lost somebody. Oh my goodness.
Mother Debbie, you won't understand.
You are so emotionally invested in it that way.
Yeah, I wish I'm not. That's my problem now. I wish I did not, because I advise people, don't ever invest your emotions into football. It's so bad, so bad. I'm telling you.
It's not just into football, though. I think in a lot of things you manage your expectations, so that when things don't go the way you expect, doesn't affect you that much. It's like this election now that is coming. I'm not going to invest my emotions into it that much. I'm going to manage my expectations so that I don't get disappointed if things doesn't turn out the way that one expected. Because the way it is going now, imagine Goodluck Jonathan now. He has come to work for Tinubu. So you can see that the way things are going now, one, I don't even know what to say. Goodluck Jonathan now. Okay, tell me what Goodluck Jonathan is coming back to do, if not to divide the vote. Is this not going to be a repeat of 2023 again? And Mr. Elvis, is that not what we are going to experience again?
I don't know. I don't know what they are trying to do, because obviously now Goodluck Jonathan now is being plotted to hinder Peter Obi's progress in
And he
2027.
accepts.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can you not see that? Can you not see that we have a long way to go in Nigeria? It's sad. It's sad. Sometimes I just feel, I really feel at times, if the way we are going in Nigeria, if things are ever going to get better, I don't know. Because when you see people that you expect to try to help, they are all being bought. Imagine Goodluck Jonathan, even seeing the sufferings of Nigeria with everything that is going on, he's still coming. He still wants to come and help APC, because that's exactly what he's coming to do. Look at Sowore too. Sowore now that I remember Mr. Jonathan asked Sowore to produce the people that will contest as governorship or chairman in his party. But to my surprise, do you know Doris Ogala is Sowore's governorship?
Margarita sent that video to me. Margarita sent the video to me. I laugh.
What does that? No, this is Sowore that you see. No, Mr. Elvis, can you now see that all these people, some of these people, they are just all working for Tinubu. Sowore that will come out and criticize Peter Obi. He will call Peter Obi a fraud. Okay, look at who is his own governorship. Is that not more than a fraud?
Good.
All people.
In fact, if you all finish talking now, I go play the video for people. May they see the video.
I wanted to see, because Sowore is Mr. Perfect. Everybody is a criminal. Nobody is good enough. Everybody, okay, look at the person he now produced as governorship. In the whole Nigeria, Sowore no see anybody. Now Doris Ogala is the person. And he will open his mouth and be criticizing Peter Obi. He will sit down and be criticizing Peter Obi. You see, this is why I don't have any respect for people like that. Okay, now what solution is he offering? He has gone to bring Doris Ogala as governor. Hey, my goodness. It's just a shame, honestly, with what is going on in Nigeria. Mr. to manage expectation, because me, I don't understand. Even I saw a video.
Madam
Do you know
Deborah,
that despite what is going on in
Madam Deborah, I think it's a skit. Is it real? Is it real?
It's real. It's real.
Skit.
Skit came.
That's in a skit. You know, be real.
She actually contested as under AAU. Actually, it's not a skit, it's real.
Let me just, Madam Deborah, I beg John, let me play the video for people. May they all come out see them for you. We can see.
Primary election on the AAC Nabia. On the authority conferred on me as the returning officer, Doris Umezurike Ozoma is hereby the candidate for AAC Abia State. Please come.
Madam Deborah, go ahead, round up.
Yeah, so you see that is real. It's real. So tomorrow now, Sowore will still open his mouth and criticize Peter Obi. Yeah, we have a long way to go. Some of these people, you see that they are not serious. They are not serious at all. They are just making noise. They're not serious. It's sad. Then lastly, let me say something. Do you know that in the Southwest, in the same states, all these states where they kidnap, where children are kidnapped and they are in the forest and they behead a teacher, those same people now are the ones that they are doing festival. If you see how all of them are dressed, and they are the same, instead of talking about how they want to go and rescue their people that are in the forest. Mr. Elvis, is very difficult to. Do you really think Nigerians? I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Sometimes it's very hard to understand. Do these people really care about anything?
Anyway, thank
you,
Mother
on
Deborah.
earth, the same region that people are in the forest, they behead teacher, yet they are doing celebration. They are celebrating festival. Instead of mourning or talking about how they want to go and redeem their to go and free their in the forest. Mr. Elvis, do you think there's going to be hope for Nigeria at all?
For me,
I don't know.
With Jonathan coming out now, it's going to be a big problem.
I'm telling you. Me at last, I'm not going to lie to you. Me, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm managing my expectation. I don't know, but with what is happening on ground, the evidence that people are ready to do anything that will change the 2027 is very, very slim. It's very, very slim.
Thank you, ma.
It's very, very slim.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for coming out. But please cheer up, No, guys.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Doris Ogala is going to be governor in Abia State.
He's going to remove our Lesotho.
And I want you to get to offer us be that Doris Ogala.
Okay.
Offer governorship
it could be skate, who knows, but let's take it. Thank you, ma.
Do you think if it is skit, Sowore will not come and speak against it? It's not skit.
Okay.
It's not.
All right. Thank you, ma.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Yes, ma.
Mr. Elvis.
Okay. Talk to us, please. Please. Somebody's on the phone. Yes, Mr. Wale, thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. To everybody on the panel, Mr. Jonathan.
You have so much noise on your background, Wale. Now, who they talk?
That's why I move away from there. That's why
they talk for you. Okay, go ahead.
Now I saw that. Now I saw. Good afternoon, sir. Mr. Elvis, you see, that thing paid me. I won't lie to you. I'm not a fan of us now. I'm a Barcelona, but that match paid me. No be lie. It paid me even past you. I won't lie to you. Because Arsenal, since when did they win that Champions League? And this is the most, I would say, 90% chance of winning that trophy. That thing paid me. Anyway, Mr. Elvis, I'm kind of confused here. I don't know. Maybe Mr. Jonathan will know. Is it true that Jonathan is a contestant and also this man? What's his name? This man from Donald Duke, also contesting from PRP. Hello?
We did hear you. Go ahead.
No, I say, is it true? Because I'm confused now.
I don't know yet. I only present what I know now.
But why are they doing this? This man always said Donald Duke always support to be now. So what is going on? And why Jonathan again? That Jonathan, I don't believe. I still don't believe that one because Jonathan have not come up by himself. Say, I'm trying to campaign. So I still don't believe that one. But those the Jordan one, I don't know if anybody has a good news about it. Let us know. Anyway, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Wale. Thank you, sir.
Naja was
okay.
Naja was sir. Good evening, sir.
Sorry for just popping. I beg, check your link so you can just cut if it is only the acceptance speech of Peter Obi, because today was a hot day for the convention. Please, if you can just cut it.
When you said that, go now.
Check your WhatsApp and I'll share the link for you. Just cut only his speech. If not only that, could just use and settle our heart. Yeah. And accept. We support you. We prayed for you. We thought they could sustain the one.
Please, hold on, Mr. Alabo, please. We are doing this now. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yes. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for everything. Don't worry about the Arsenal match. Don't worry. It's one of those things. You know, they won all their matches. They didn't lose any. They drew some and won all their matches. It's just a shame, you know. Arteta, I don't know why Arteta can't learn his lesson. You know, when it comes to penalty, Kepa, the second goalkeeper, is the master class in penalty. At least when it's getting to extra time, you change your goalkeeper. You change your goalkeeper to somebody who keeps better than the first person, the first goalkeeper. Kepa is a better penalty keeper. I don't know. This thing is so simple. You know him. It's your boy. You know that this goalkeeper is. I was expecting, but my mind was telling me, no, Arteta won't change. He won't do that change. It's just a shame. I don't know why Arteta keeps doing this. Kepa is a better penalty keeper than Raya. It's a shame. But anyway, now that they won something, Mr. Elvis, you see, when you have not won anything for so many years, this thing normally affects one's confidence. But now that they've won something, at least their mind is settled now. The boys have tasted a trophy, which is very good. The Premiership trophy. It's not an easy trophy to win. But as it is now, when they go into next season now, it's for them to go and consolidate. I see them winning the next Premier League again and probably doing better in the Champions League next season. Don't worry, Mr. Elvis. I'm telling you, this is they are settled now. Arsenal is a settled team, and this man, I know the manager will go to the market because the owner have already said yes, they are giving him more money. Yes, they will go to the market, and I'm telling you, the sky will be their limit next season. Don't worry. I can assure you that. Yeah. Mr. Elvis, another thing. Forget about Mr. Jonathan, our president, Jonathan. Former president, forget about him. The man, if he has not said a single word. No, he has not said anything publicly. Those guys are just operating, acting as far as we are concerned. Because until President Jonathan says anything, we should not count it as anything. I don't know what's happening with that man. To be frank, I don't know what else he wants. You have all the glory. What do you want again? This one will just want to use you. Look at all of them. Look at them. You say, what a shame. PDP, all these old men are still parading themselves as officers, high-ranking officers of PDP. On what grounds? For the younger ones. Shame. Look at all of them. Parading themselves. Nonsense. Just want to use Jonathan. That's all. Just to use him and that's it. Please, can you tell Alabo? Mr. Alabo has a lot of news to sell us to what's going on in River State. I know he has a lot because of that bricks man, the Lulu bricks. Because NDC has taken over the whole River State too. River State, Bayelsa State, NDC have taken over everywhere. So, Mr. Alabo, please, I want you to feed us. Feed us what's the latest going on there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, callers, I think we need to move on now. I think someone else will call it in. Okay, Mr. We're calling in. Okay, let me return the call. You only have just 2 minutes to close. Okay, you are not picking. Mr. Ibrahim, are you there?
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. All right. Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. Good evening, analysts and everybody in the chat section as well. I trust we're having a good weekend. Happy weekend to everybody. Okay, so I will start with the Champions League final. I am an Arsenal fan as well, and it's been a very, very sad day. Honestly, I feel I feel so incapacitated in some way. I have a lot of work I should be doing, but man, today's loss was just so sad. Um, but let me speak real quick about, because I know Madam Deborah called in earlier, and sometimes women don't understand how much soccer means a lot to men. And I'm going to tie this to life in general. Now, for a club like Arsenal, the reason why this hits really hard, sometimes it's not even so much about just the soccer itself, but when you know the of a lot of the players. For example, someone like Declan Rice, his journey from West Ham being a defender and all that, and even someone like Mikel Arteta that tried 3 times but couldn't win the Premier League, and now after his 7th season, is now able to win the Premier League. So a lot of times it's the stories that make you want to support them so strongly, hoping for the very best for them. Even as a parent, most times, every single, it's not so much about, it's not about the fact that, okay, if your children are doing very well, then you will get everything, or, they have a good job, they will give you the money, or it's not so much about that, but just the joy of seeing your children excel. The joy you get from seeing them do very well. So Arsenal, especially this season, it's been one of those things, because this group of players have suffered for so many seasons. And this season, it now looks like everything was going to come together, winning the Premier League and the possibility of winning the Champions League. And to also know that Arsenal has never won it before. So those emotions were really, really high. Again, I'm saying all this for a lot of our women that might not understand how football means a lot. To men, it actually runs very, very deep. Again, like I said, I have a lot of work I'm supposed to do today, but I've been feeling so sad after the game. So, Mr. Nigerian, I also share in that feeling and the emotion. But I believe that next season will be better. I know we'll do some signings. We would have a stronger team next season, and we'll go for it. And this was the reason I called. I'm not ready to talk politics today.
Thank you.
Arsenal is all I want to speak about.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. All right, callers, we are done today. We need to start talking right now. We are still on that 1 hour, which is beautiful. Thank you very much, everyone. All right, that was a wonderful speech from Mr. Peter Gregory B. I really do hope Nigerians can put their heads together to know that this is the only hope that we have now. Anything that makes us to miss this man in 2027, we have a long way to go. But meanwhile, I'd like us to start talking right now. Thank you very much, everyone, right there. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your time. Press on the like, help us to share. And those of you that have super chatted us already, thank you very much, Kenny. Done. Thanks for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Kingsley, thank you very much, sir, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Also, press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. I'd like us to start with Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yes, Mr. Elvis. Good evening there. God bless you greatly. I'm not going to talk much on the Arsenal. I think you've got so much consolation today. Arsenal fans, I think you've all got so much consolation today. I'll leave it there. I won't open the healing wounds. I will leave it there. But again, I will still say a brilliant season. A brilliant season from Arsenal. Most importantly, the Premier League. It has been a brilliant season for them. So I'm happy for Arsenal. Brilliant season. That's my characterization of it all. I greet you once again, Mr. Elvis. God bless you greatly. And my fellow panelists,
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
And Mr. Ndubizi, Mr. Chris Dublin, I greet you all. God bless you all greatly. And Mommy Diaspora, once again, good evening. God bless you greatly. I greet my fellow commenters. and callers and all prospective callers as well. I greet you all. You're welcome. God bless you all abundantly. You see, yeah, Mr. Peter Obi is now officially the presidential candidate of the NDC, which is good. So the real fight, yes, the real fight has just begun. Yes, the real fight has just begun. So I congratulate Mr. Peter Obi and the party. I look forward to the campaign that we have never seen before in Nigeria. I'm looking forward to it. Why I said that the kind of campaign that we have never seen in Nigeria before. If anything, the insertion of former President Goodluck Jonathan, a man that I have great respect for, a man that I can call my president for one of the most important reasons, relinquishing power democratically. What else could you ask for? Stepping aside officially through the democratic process. For that singular act alone, I respect him. And that's the primary reason for me. In fact, not one, not two. The singular reason why I always say I am proud to call him my president. However, you see, I believe that those that are advising President Goodluck, I think they are not giving him the right advice. And I want to believe that he knows that, but a lot of pushback. So he knows that they are advising him for their own selfish reasons. But I'm going to say this today. I'll call it the part one, and I will leave it the part one. I want to see the next step of President Goodluck Jonathan. Then we'll move to part two. Because even this one is not necessary, but it's like these people, they are not ready to let go. So it's important that we say it the way it is. Number one, whatever Mr. Goodluck or President Goodluck Jonathan, I don't know, whatever he must have forgotten in Aso Rock in 2015, that he has now decided that he wants to go and retrieve, he wants to go and collect. He will tell us during the campaign those things that he left behind in Aso Rock. Because I want to believe that for you to say you want to come back, you want to is a mission of to complete, is a mission of completion. So whatever President Goodluck Jonathan has left behind in Aso Rock, this is the time now that he will have to tell Nigerians. These are the things. I'm going back. I want to go and collect it. I forgot it there. Please give me time. Let me go and collect my baggages there, precious stuff that I left behind. I want to go and pick them. Yes, it will tell Nigerians during this campaign. Whatever it is it the national conference, the white paper that he left behind, that he spent billions of taxpayers' money on, and he didn't do anything about it? He left it behind. Is that what is going back to collect? He left it behind for his own personal and selfish political gain. Is that what you are going back to collect, to retrieve back in Aso Rock? Is it the economy, number two, that you left to open corruption? Is that what you want to go and rectify, the corruption that you left behind? Mr. President, is that what you are going back? Is it insecurity that you could not boldly undo head on? that you want to go and retrieve and collect back and amend? Is it any of these three? We'll stop at these three for now. Because you will have to explain now to Nigerians. You will have to what you will do differently. Yes. Because Mr. President Goodluck Jonathan, it is you, the sleeping dog that Nigerians, since your departure in 2015, Nigerians collectively, I'm talking of many Nigerians, in fact, majority of Nigerians, yes, majority, the sleeping dog that Nigerians has humbly and collectively, they have agreed to let that dog lie, the sleeping dog lie. It is you now. You want to go and ignite it. You want to go and raise that dog up. Nigerians have agreed to let that dog lie. As I said in my intro, that for one singular reason, the democratic step that you took by handing over power without bloodshed, without violence, Nigeria let that sleeping dog lie. But you now, you want to go and raise that dog up. It's not going to be funny. You will face the reckoning. I'm telling you. You will account for your stewardship. It is this campaign. You see that thing that Nigeria decided not to raise. Or you see, Nigeria did not let Buhari rest. Even a dead man, Nigeria did not allow him to rest. Even the dead Buhari, Nigeria did not allow him to rest. You want to face the reckoning. You will account for your stewardship. This is the campaign that you will have to account for your stewardship. You will. And you will be left with the pieces for you to pack. Because I don't understand. The reason why Nigerians do not come after you, as I said earlier, because you relinquish power democratically. That is it. Don't let us make any mistake. Nigeria just let go. You are not a saint. You are not a Superman. You are part of the problem where Nigeria is today. The national conference, you selfishly, for political gains, you left it behind. The massive corruption under your watch that brought Nigeria to where part of where the reason why we are where we are today. The insecurity that you cannot boldly undo again for political gains. You will account for it now. That is what your campaign will be all about. Make no mistake about it. You will not rest because anywhere you go, you will now have to account. You will come and say, I want to do it differently. Sir, Mr. Former President, you will first of all tell Nigerians the massive corruption. Nobody have asked you about that. You visited Buhari, by my count, during the 8-year period, 3 times in Aso Rock. You have visited Tinubu between May 2029, 2023 to date, twice by my own count, maybe more that I don't know, twice in Aso Rock. And I will tell you guys, this is what everything is all about. It is all about the cover-up. Oh, Mr. President Goodluck Jonathan, you will account for your stewardship. And I know that is what is going through your mind now. You will account. You are afraid. You do not see in Peter Obi a man that will participate in the cover-up. You do not see that in the man of Peter Obi. We know. You do not see that in Mr. Peter Obi. Hence, you want to fight against him. This is a fight. You want a good Nigeria. What's this rubbish about you saying you want to contest at this time? Yes, it is your right. But the time is not fit. The time is not fitting. The time is not fitting. The timing is wrong. Other than the fact that you just want to play the role of a spoiler, the cover-up of your administration, the massive corruption that Buhari could have come after you and shame you. Tinubu could have come up now, and that's why they have you. They have you. And you do not see that in Mr. Peter Obi. So to you now, it is a gamble. Should I let Peter Obi go? Will Peter Obi continue this cover-up for me in my lifetime? You are not so sure. We will leave those cover-up. We will leave them for now. Let us see whether you will truly come out, because I've never seen a convention. Maybe somebody can tell us from history. Maybe there's something that we have missed, that the person, that the individual taking the ticket will be represented by another person. Not a local government election. Not a chairmanship election, not National Assembly election, presidential election, and the person is not there physically. What rubbish? What is this that is going on in Nigeria? What? I've seen where they bring a man on a wheelchair to collect his presidential ticket on wheelchair. Yes. But I've never seen a man absent from his own presidential. That because we can add it up. You people are very easy to preempt and to predict. You are still in that state. You are not sure. Will Peter Obi be the man that will participate in this cover-up for me? Because if Nigeria were to be a normal country, Mr. President, Goodluck Jonathan, you will also be, you will be under indictment at the minimum right now. You'll be facing the indictment maybe for the next 20 years of your life after you left office. But because Nigeria is not, the cover-up continues. But I will leave it there for now. But that thing that you are going back to Aso Rock to go and collect, you will explain to us during your campaign. We are waiting. If only we have media. Everything I'm saying now is what they will be saying on national TV. We'll leave that one for now. All these people, you know, I always say on Nigeria Watch here, when we talk of the likes of Omoyele Sowore, I will always say, I say, please tell us those people that will be around you. Tell us those people that will work with you. Please name one or two or three. That is where shame will begin. That is it. If this video were to be true, because I still find it difficult to be true, that you will say one of your governorship candidates is Doris Ogala. Goodness me. Oh my God. I'm still waiting till Monday. I'm still waiting. Maybe Omoyele Sowore will come and deny it. I'm still waiting. And I don't see any political party that have presented their presidential candidates that we cannot physically identify 2 or 3 governorship candidates. We cannot now count out our 10 fingers now, 10 candidates that are going to the Senate. You can do that for all political parties. You can close your eyes now and do that for NDC. You can do that for ADC. You can do that for APC. Those that will be contesting, senators, House of Rep. Where are your own, Omoyele Sowore? I don't know why people continue to support this charade. I just don't understand. And for Emeka Ike, that one is not serious. It's a mode. I only have one question for him. Where are you in 2023, 2024, 2025? Where have you been? I've never seen any comment from you. Any comment from you since 2023 with respect to Tinubu's administration. Except for one. Because when I saw you, I said, I've never seen this guy. I've never heard from this guy since 2023. Why now? I said, maybe I'm missing something. So I do a simple Google search. That's all. That's the only thing I can do on this very one. I must say it. I only found one in 2024, May 2024 to be precise. And what was his comment? That Tinubu should fulfill his promise to build a center for Nollywood artists. That Tinubu should fulfill his promise. He promised that he will build them a befitting center, film center. That was everything as far as this Emeka Ike is concerned. And is also ignorant, deeply ignorant. He didn't know anything. This guy is, as far as politics is concerned, is empty. Listen to him when he was talking. He said, INEC should not announce any result. I don't know when it is INEC that announced primary results. Did you hear him? He said it twice. INEC should not come here and announce any results. I think I didn't hear him very well. Before I finish my thought, he said it again. I said, what? He didn't know anything. He didn't know anything about the political process. He's so ignorant. He just popped up from nowhere. Where are your comments on any significant public policy of this Tinubu administration since 2023? For or against? Let us hear you. And you are coming out now, say you want to run. These are the people that we don't need. This one will get there. The next thing you will see him in Aso Rock. If this one, if he wins anything, and then you still have this corrupt, failed government there, this one won't take time. And I'm grateful that they've shoveled you away. All these people, not only him, many like him like that. You are a supporter of Tinubu. Don't come here now and come at the least I can say is that you are an opportunist. If it were to be an opportunist that is even well grounded on the issues affecting us in Nigeria, we might say, let's give him a benefit of doubt. He has something upstairs. This one is empty. Emeka Ike is empty. He doesn't know anything, politically speaking. Nothing. He wants to ride on Peter Obi's campaign. And many like him. And that Mumu, who called himself Deyemi, who was postulating the result of the possible result of 2027 election. Those are the people. They are in that category described on Niger Watch yesterday. Is either tribal or for the sake of his party or for what he's gaining right now. It's one of those. When you see them, that is it. Just pick whichever one you falls to. But this one, I can say, is what is getting out of it. Some can have 2 out of those 3. Some can have 1. In fact, some can have the whole 3. It's a disease. Some of them can have the 3 diseases combined together. They are tribal, one person, tribal, party center, and also corrupt. And thank you, Mr. Elvis. Let me leave it out there. The center point of my submission today is on former President Goodluck Jonathan. A word they say is enough for the wise.
Thank you,
Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that submission. All right, Mr. Alabo, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening. And I accept my deepest support. I prayed for you. I was there when they scored the first goal.
What do sympathy has to do with this one?
Don't worry, Mr. Jonathan. Please.
Oh.
I thought they could sustain that one goal before you know. They let it. So it's well, my brother. And when I notice, I look at this CNN notification, I check YouTube. You see, I say, okay, you are still mourning the lost. So let me not disturb you. But thank you for your courage for coming out today. Next season, we wish you all the best. You know, you guys are already used to it, hoping every season. Yeah. But you got Premier League this season. Who knows? Next season you might got the Champions League. I wish you guys all the best. Congratulations. Second position is not easy. Nigerians, Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir, for a wonderful submission. Everyone on the panel, good evening, sir. Good morning, good afternoon. Depend on where you are watching us from. A new Nigeria is coming, and a new Nigeria is possible. It is clear now. Peter Obi has emerged. It is now a done deal. Kwankwaso is the vice president. NDC have gotten their presidential and vice presidential candidate. So, the question you will ask yourself, are you ready now? Because this time around, Tinubu declare our money, almost 12 million vote. But he has seen the number of our own primaries. Even him is shocked. So, if they think they know how to smash the ballot, we will let them know that we know how to smash them. Nigerians, your vote is your life, is your future. And if anyone plays with it, self-defense is allowed by the law. Don't wait for them to go far. Immediately you strike, the law will stand for you. Anybody that, even if it is a policeman, military or army, you have the right to do anything you can do to them within the ambit of the law. They can't smash any ballot. They can't take your vote. Anybody that tries that is criminal offense. And whatever thing you can do that period, you are covered by the law. That is why we are saying we don't know the way to the court. Peter Obi have told you that he believed in the court before and they brought him back. So as he's coming in, he's going to correct those mistakes and fix it back. So you don't wait for him to come and tell you the French story. He has already told you to understand we are not going to court. We don't have any court at the moment as it stands. The institutions, all of them have been compromised. So it is left for us, the people of Nigeria, to stand today and fix our country. Mr. Elvis, this is something very important. I've been meaning to tell you this. A lot of effort most of us are doing to get university students registered and a lot of things for this INEC portal they open for a continuous voters registration. Mr. Elvis, as I'm talking today, Nigerians, it is very difficult. INEC is frustrating every effort. We didn't want to mention this, but we'll have to call them out and say this. INEC want to know political party who is sponsoring you to do it. If it is not APC, they want you to bring everybody the data for them to do the way they want to do. If it is not the one that comes from the APC, INEC would not commence the biometric process. Nigerians, this is the fact. We have been silent since. Thousands of Nigerians who have registered under our platform. As I'm talking this one, I am directly involved. People sent to universities, new voters, people who just emerged 18 years, till today, come tomorrow, INEC is frustrated, will be questioning you, which party are you working for? And they have refused to do their own part. This is a problem we are having for Nigeria. You people can hear it from Peter Obi, just a venue. We can frustrate every effort. They have to keep quiet. That is why most of you do not, we are not even aware that ADC had their convention today because there was no publication of the venue. Have to manage. This is a system we find ourselves in our country. Institutions are supposed to stand and defend the people and do the work for the people. INEC say come and register. It's supposed to be institution will be happy that people are participating. But INEC is frustrating every effort for biometrics. For capturing those people is a problem. They want to know who sent you, which party that sent you. And if it is not APC, they know their own. APC is not ready to register anybody for voters because they have already decided their own result. I am not just speaking like this. I have not mentioned this before, but this is the situation we find ourselves. Nigeria, we are keeping quiet for too much. It is high time we stand up and face these institutions to do the right things. These institutions are human beings like us. They all live in the same estate you live. They sleep in the same darkness you sleep. But because they are blind with the peanut they are having, they are not responsible to the people, but they are answerable to just few individuals who have to direct them on what to do. INEC, please stand up to your responsibilities and allow capturing. People are helping you going to the street to capture Nigerians, saving you the cost, which we know the money has already been allocated to you. But yet, instead of you to appreciate the effort Nigerians are doing to encourage voters registration, you are frustrating our effort. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let me quickly jump to somebody talked about my state. You remember I mentioned name like Lulu Briggs. I never trusted him even to today. But however, he has emerged. We have had series of meetings. He's today the candidate of NDC. The people of Rivers State are coming together to say no to the impunity and the imposition of what Nyesom Wike imposing a candidate in all the job people he has divided and all the Ogonis he has divided. Every other senatorial district, Wike did not find any candidate he could pick to be a governor. It's his own brother from the same Obiakbo that Wike can find to say is the one to be the governor. So when you look around, Wike has already bought from in other smaller parties. Check in Rivers State, most of them are Ikwere people just to occupy the space because he doesn't want anybody to compete with his own candidate. We're looking at, I have told Lulu Briggs, you've betrayed the people of Rivers State several times. You come out with your shenanigans, pretending to be an aspirant, but you are working for the people. Today, you've gotten into the space, you muzzle your way, become the candidate of NDC. Can we trust you? Can Rivers people trust you? Of course, characters like me, I don't trust him. But for the benefit and the interest of Peter Obi, is NDC candidate. What are we going to do? The party leaders and the people choose him to be their governorship candidate. We can't stop it. And most of the Ijaw elders, they don't have any other options. They are trying to see how they can walk around him. You hear my uncle talking earlier with the video Elvis played here. Wike have challenged us, challenged the people of Rivers State. But we are going to correct that mistake. We are going to fix that problem. So everybody, forgive us for everything, the mess that Wike and his boy has made in Rivers State. We are going to correct that mistake come 2027. So NDC have come to stay, and NDC is the party. From the grassroots, from the local government to the federal, we have to look on how, with God so kind, Peter Obi is the first election coming. He's coming to reset the country. Let us look at him. Sometimes we need these strong men. Only us cannot do it. Somebody mentioned about Delta State. We know their character. We still need them to fight this fight. We still need them. Only us who cannot do it. So we need a unity for us to get a country that we dream of. So it is only our unity, irrespective of the party you belong. The only man that stand out today that we can trust as a president of our nation is Mr. Peter Obi. Most of you are worried about Goodluck Jonathan. He's my uncle. Goodluck has not come to tell you people wants to run now. Why are we stressing ourselves? Professor Jerry Gana and their co, they are just forcing him because they want to maintain the status quo of sharing. They are dragging him to come and. So Nigeria, don't disturb. Goodluck Jonathan is not running. It's not standing for anything. Even if Goodluck Jonathan stand today to run, he can't even win Bayelsa State. Goodluck Jonathan can't win Rivers State. Who is going to campaign for him now? So you people should not disturb yourself. If they like Donadieu PRP with this our former vice president candidate, what is his name? Dati Ahmed. They won't cause anything to our vote. All of them will only minus a Tinubu vote, not Peter Obi vote. So Nigerians, don't stress yourself. Don't panic. The number you see Peter Obi had in 2023 has increased times 2. So you guys should take that to the bank. The organic love, nothing is going to affect the number of Peter Obi, but it can only affect the chances of who? Tinubu. So that one is sale for Peter Obi. Any other people you are seeing, Atiku, Goodluck, Jonathan, Tinubu, their own numbers that they will be dragging their own vote. Nigeria have decided for Peter Obi, and Peter Obi is the only one and the way forward. So Goodluck Jonathan is not running. He has not come to speak to tell you nobody. Thank you, my brother Jonathan. You said it. Why is he not there to accept? Has he made any comment? He's not there. They are the people forcing it on him. You know, PDP is confused. Who is giving the ticket? Is it the Wike fashion? Is it the one governor of Oyo State? Or is the one for governor of Bauchi State? Which of them? So they are just confused set of people. Let us just ignore those ones. Peter Obi is coming. Come 2027, It's not that it's coming. It's here now. Let us protect and defend our vote. Last time, we did not do that. Niger Watch, if you permit me, maybe I will chat you privately. I will bring some of the team, if you can give them opportunity to stress more on this issue of INEC and what they are going through. If you will permit, maybe chance for them, I will discuss that with you. Thank you, sir, for what you do, and God bless you. A new Nigeria is coming, and the new Nigeria is possible.
Mr. Alabo,
Yes, sir.
on the INEC registration,
Yes, sir.
what I notice is that they concentrate on states where, especially on the south, on the southern states mostly.
That is what I'm telling you, my
Because
brother.
because I have kids in Nigerian universities in the north, and mainly in the south and in the north. But those that are in the north, in Kwara State.
Okay, let someone else speak. Thank you.
In Kwara State and Niger State, they are permitting it. So it's an orchestrated plan. Well,
I'm telling you, the whole of Port
permitting it
Harcourt.
in the northern.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Let's hear from Mr. Paul. Mr. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Niger Wash.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Jonathan and Mr. Alabo, Black Panther, and every other person on the platform. Good evening, Mommy in diaspora, and our able commenters and listeners. Let me start first with our march today. Well, we have taken it in good faith. It's one of those things in sports. And the penalty is a lottery. So we hope to bounce back next season, God willing. So we have taken it that way. All right. So let me start with Jonathan's involvement in this 2027 presidential campaign or election. All through the whole process so far, we've neither heard from him or read any statement or seen him physically speak. So we don't know what is going on behind the curtains. So, and this thinking that he might be in collude with the man in the villa is getting more traction. So, but it will be unfortunate for him to get involved with that man, knowing the record he set by the way he left office, and then his international stature that has increased over time. So I hope some people who will tell him the truth, we urge him to step aside and not get involved. Because like Mr. Jonathan rightly said, Nigerians are awoken now. It's possible that if he really comes out and says he's putting his heart in the race, people will go dig out some negative things that happen in his government, and it won't be good for him. Yes, he might hurt the votes of Obi and maybe some other persons, but I don't think that Nigerians generally, when they come out to vote, we take a second look in looking his way, no matter what he says. I know he want to put up his good records also, but people will remind him of other things that he did, which we want to forget for now because of the way he left office and some of the good things he did while in office. So, but this is not his moment. Time has long passed. We are in a new era now, and the urgency of now is much. And I don't think he fits that. He's like a reluctant person who is being drawn into the race. So he shouldn't take it. He should just stay aside and be a good patriot and support Obi. That is about him. Concerning what the affirmation of Obi today is a good news. We just pray that now that he and Kwankwaso are now the candidates, they are the first party to announce their presidential candidate and then the running mate, that all hands will be on deck. All supporters, even some who are on the fence, who are waiting for him to become the candidate, they will not come out and join in this effort to salvage our country, because our country is really moving on the wrong direction, completely on a fast drive towards the wrong direction. Insecurity is everywhere. Nobody knows the next hit, the next village that will get the hit from all parts of the country. So, and the government keeps lying, and they're saying they are doing this, where they are doing little or nothing. So I think, like Mr. Jonathan used to use the word, NDC has its work cut out now. It's not Obi alone. They have to form a very robust campaign team. One of their main aim will be to counter, or because now the heat or the propaganda against Obi and the party will become much now. So they must plan strategy of telling the truth with evidence, so that Nigerians will know that they are the party for the people. I hope they will do that in the coming days and strategize properly as they prepare for the campaign proper to set up. Then I observed one thing that I was a little bit worried about when they were doing this affirmation convention today. When it was time to affirm Obi, to propose and to second, Victor Ume came out. He moved the motion. Then Omo Agege, Senator Ovi Omo Agege, who just joined the party barely 1 week ago or less than 1 week ago, did the secondment. I hope they have tidied up his membership properly, so that INEC will not use that one now and begin to look for loopholes.
Thank you for bringing that up. But I think they are relying on that judgment this past week.
That's that
judgment is still subsisting.
Yes,
unless
it is.
Another court set it aside. So that's what they are relying on.
They should not fall into that trap, because we don't know this, because the cause can't be trusted.
Yes.
Tomorrow now, this man at the villa, he tries to drag everybody into that same mud where he belongs. So he may do everything now to want to look for a way to say, oh, this is not a party member. Your candidate was not properly nominated and all that. So I pray NDC will look into that and find the better way of settling it and be sure that everything is fine. For now, everything looks okay. So we pray it works out. My other concern is about complaints by some of their aspirants in other elected positions who have been complaining. Today, before it was my turn to speak, I got a call from somebody who is a Village Boy Movement member. He said that one lady from, I think that happened in Abia State, the lady complained to him. The lady came to the convention. The lady said at their own center, there were 7 candidates. Only she showed up. Others sent people to present them. The people who were sent to organize the primaries, they called the 6 names. They didn't call her name. And she complained, protested, and now said, oh, we've called you. But they just did it the way they did. So she's not satisfied. He said the lady told him that she has about 500 people lining up for him. They didn't count them. So, and there are complaints here and there. So NDC should hurry up and do things properly. Even Aisha's, we're not sure what has happened. Emeka Ike's complaint is somewhere, but I hope he's not coming to ruffle the water or cause trouble. I just hope that he's a gentleman and his complaint will be listened to. And if he has made his complaint, they will do the needful and redo these primaries so that everybody will be on the same page. NDC should stay away from these controversies in other parties. I know it's not 100% clean, that they will do everything clean, but at least let them do some so nobody will feel aggrieved and begin to work against the party. We need all hands to be on deck, and our people are not well enlightened. Somebody can come out and allege something, the opposition will take it as true and they will sell it to the public. So these are things they should look at and put in place and sort it out so that everything will be, everybody will be on the same page and work towards this election. And then they should keep an eye on whatever INEC is doing. Like what Mr. Laboyo said now, it's a big concern. INEC is fond of doing these things. So political parties, heavyweights, and the political parties should complain, take this thing to INEC and say people are being disenfranchised from getting registered and getting their PVCs. These are very important. I hope they will look into that. It's very, very important. Then for Doris Ogala, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Njawash, Shure is our friend, but what he talks is different from what really happens in his kingdom. I don't, maybe Doris was the only person willing to be their candidate in Abia. Maybe that is It's possible because I like Mr. Jonathan said, I thought it was a skip, but I just looked at Premium Times today. Premium Times carried the news. So Premium News, Premium Times Nigeria carried the news as well. So I just saw the headline on Premium Times. So it's true.
So, Mr. Andubisi, sorry, sir. So now Doris Ogala and I ain't go challenge OT.
No, that's what I'm saying now. So it's true. It's maybe, like I said, she is the only one who summoned up courage to appear for their own party nomination in Abia State.
I'll send my dog. My dog will do a better job. I'll carry my dog. I'll ship my dog. If you will protect my dog very well, take good care.
Yes, and
you know very well.
Yes, and you know Chukwude has a way of trying to justify whatever he has said. You know, he went to Abia to do a protest on Nnamdi Kanu, and that was where he said, "Oh, he didn't do much." So he wants to justify that he has a better candidate, and you can see how foolish the whole team looks. So it's just a distraction. So I just feel that doesn't get any headway. Then finally, I think at some point, all these candidates from, let me leave Atiku alone because he's like his head bent on taking it all the way, going in to the election proper. But yeah, I think he will get a fantastic defeat from NDC. But I'm looking at Donald Duke, who I think is a decent man. I'm looking at him. And maybe somehow Seyi Makinde, if he's not working for Tinubu again this time, that at some point they should all rally around and join the work with the NDC, that is PROP, working with the NDC, at least to ensure that they have more support. I know Donald Duke still has his level of support in Cross River State, and then he could do some work in favor of Obi if he really steps down. But for him trying to take a chunk of the vote, I don't think it's going to get anywhere. So these are things that they should look at. I know as the weeks and months go ahead, there will be some new realignments and all that. So I just hope that everything goes well.
Mr. Ndubisi, my brother, a lot of you know that Peter Obi is the smartest politicians in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Forget about the name that they give Tinubu. Some of these people, you see where they run. Don't worry. Don't worry. Tinubu says, but you will be accusing him that he's Tinubu sponsoring. You relax. Relax.
Okay, no problem. Finally, let me talk about Lagos. Mr. Jonathan, I don't know if you have some people on ground. How is the NDC strong in Lagos? And I'm worried about Gbadebo. I know it's in ADC. And Doherty is in NDC. I don't know who is their candidate.
It's unfortunately, or just unfortunately, Lagos is not stable right now because of Gbadebo.
Yes,
who stay put because because it was slow.
Yes,
Gbadebo was very slow. It should be the day Peter will be moved to NDC. That is that very day. Shouldn't allow that day to break before him to join NDC. So Doherty took that spot.
Yes,
and Doherty has some level of support in Lagos. He has. There's no doubt. But as to whether he can win Lagos, I don't know for now. But
okay,
I don't know for now.
Yeah, one worry is that I hope it won't affect Obi's performance in Lagos from both of them
no. You know that even in Lagos, Doherty has as of now, if you compare this time,
yes,
to 2023, this time in 2022, nobody knows Gbadebo. Nobody knows anybody called Gbadebo in Lagos politics. So, but Doherty, as of now, he has some name recognition. So all they need now is to keep the momentum. And by the time Peter Obi now comes down, yes, you can see his name will fly.
Yeah,
so that's just what we're waiting for. It has to be Peter Obi's wave that will carry Doherty in Lagos.
Exactly.
Him alone cannot.
So that means they need, even as they have the national campaign team, they need state campaign teams that will be very strong across all the states to match very well, and they will work together with national campaign team. Probably concerning Gbadebo, Gbadebo was not communicating with Obi regularly to know Obi's movement. That was what I thought he would have done.
He didn't know. Gbadebo knew about Obi's movement, just like all of us. As in, he's supposed to move that same day.
Yes.
That same day, supposed to move. And to him, it's like why am I going to NDC? What am I going to get? You know, I'm not going to get the governorship,
Well,
you know, of Lagos. So what am I doing there?
I wish him well as well. But I know the guy, the young man has a good thought and plan for Lagos. But I've listened to Doherty as well. Doherty is a very grounded man too. Yeah. Because I really want that is the state of my part. I really want that place to get better.
It is Obi that will carry Lagos for Doherty. It's Obi, not Doherty himself.
Yeah.
He can't win Lagos on his own.
There is plan on ground talks going on if Rhoda was emerge as deputy for them to just work together.
If who are you mentioning?
Badabov to collapse NDC.
To collapse.
Let's see this court. If this court case subsists even to Supreme Court level and very soon, probably there will be some realignment. That is where I'm looking at it.
So the talks is ongoing. If he agrees, he will be the deputy.
Yeah, and I hope the Obi wave in Lagos will continue, despite what Tinubu and his crooks want to do, that they will not succeed, because that place is strategic.
Very.
Let me stop here so far.
Very. You know why Lagos is strategic? Apart from the fact that, you know, governorship election is different. It's not the same day.
Yes, not same day.
That don't come.
This closing bell or bell for me to stop so somebody else will speak?
No. Your time is over, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I know.
Waiting. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Paul. Thank you, sir. All right. Oga Chris, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Donald, sir. Good evening. Happy weekend to you. Thank you very much, Domo. Yeah, we lost that today, but it's just one of those things. We'll keep trying again. The only painful part is that it was 20 years ago that we lost out on the 20 years later, it's still the same story. Although it was penalty, it could have gone anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if they are still awake, my name is Chris. I'm speaking from Dublin. I want to say thank you all for making it a date with us today and for taking out the time to listen to submission and add your voice to the discourse. I want to extend my thanks to everybody on the comment section, people that are listening to us, and the passers-by according to Ipaodua. Thank you all for being a part of this program. Mommy Diaspora, special greetings to you. Happy weekend. I wish you a very beautiful Saturday. We are almost heading towards Sunday. So the people on the panel with me, Oga Jonathan, our Dream Nation, Oga Ndubisi, Madam Rita, and Oga Black Panel. I greet all of you now. So today, well, I think I don't know the direction where I won't come from. Maybe I just start with Showore. So to be honest, I've asked myself this question several times. I am not sure what Showore is really up to. But be that as it may, I just still, my view on him is still 50-50. That's just the simple truth. It's still 50-50. Because when he talks sometimes, I clap for him, but sometimes his actions and his unspoken words tend to suggest something on the negative side. Because I'm wondering how on earth Showore will castigate somebody like Oti, despite everything he has done. And at the end of the day, he ends up presenting somebody like Ogala in his party. I don't know how that adds up, to be honest. I don't know how it adds up. And if you look at the primaries...
No be juju be that.
That one passed juju. If you look at the primaries of Alex Oti, it was like an election. The people that turned up. And again, I think it's just being preposterous when the people of Abia State They celebrate this man. They appreciate him. They think he's doing well. And another person will come up to say that the man is not doing well. All he's doing is just a window governance. I don't know how it adds up, to be honest. That's why I said earlier that I just look at Showore 50-50. I can't say maybe he's working for the girl or whatever it is, but I just take his words by, I don't know. Let me just leave him there. But that's the thing. But the bigger picture for me is that I wish we had Uti in the NDC. You know, it could have been a lot better if he's working alongside with Peter Obi. It would really have been a lot better. But I think he has his own political calculation. You know, in politics, you can never. I don't know how to put this. It's just about their personal ambition first. I'm very sure with the series of meeting he had with Tinubu, probably they must have reached some agreement that look, no worry, you go get your second term. All you need to do is to mind your business with your second term. I think that must have been part of it. And that just takes me to the next question immediately, and that's about people using Peter Obi's name to climb or to achieve their destiny, their dreams, or they want to climb to their political fortune. See, it's going to remain like that, and nobody, I repeat, nobody can change it. It has always been like that in politics. Politicians, they use either their own names or the names of their party or the names of prominent figure in their party to get to whichever destination they want to go. And in this new dispensation, it's only two guys that have been able to achieve that. And that's Buhari because of his headless and morbid supporters, not because of any ideological principle. People just talk to him. People in the PDP, they print their PDP poster alongside with Buhari's picture. That was what they were doing in the north because of his popularity and his style of politics. Then the other person is His Excellency Peter Obi. People are using his mantra because of his meme, his social outlook, and his political outlook. People also want to use him to get to power of position. I'm saying this because I'm driving slowly towards Emeka Ike. I remember Jonathan mentioned that Emeka Ike was just coming to use Peter Obi's name to achieve his ambition. Yeah, I agree completely because if Peter Obi was not to be in NDC, I'm not sure Emeka Ike would have come there. And with a host of others, even the so-called Kwankwaso, as big as Kwankwaso is, I think Kwankwaso is also taking advantage of the same calculation, even as big as Atiku is. All of them, the entire ADC as a political party, they wanted to use Peter Obi's name to achieve whatever they want to achieve. So the game is this. The game is this. It is how they do it in politics. So that is why I've insisted that if we leave all these doors, all these flanks open, they are going to be occupied by either good people, bad people, or people that are just lukewarm, neither good or bad. The whole idea is that these political parties must have to be flooded with the people we want. We can encourage people to be part of this process as long as we leave it open. Nature, like they say, abhors no vacuum. So people will come in. It's just our responsibility to see how much of the so-called good people in quotes that can come in. As for Emeka Ike, Oga Jonathan, I think, well, it's your opinion anyway. I just think maybe we are really critical of him. For whatever it is, it's somebody that I know. I'm not campaigning for him. And you made some very strong comments that he has not been anywhere. I think the last I know about him, there was a time he was living in Germany. He had some nasty marital dispute, and I think he has been resting in the cooler, but that's not making a case for him. for whatever it is. He also ought to have contributed to the politics, but be that as it may, it's not everybody that want to be part of the political fight every time. Maybe now he has woken up, and to the best of my knowledge, I've not. He has not been a politician before that has decamped or that has done something that will make people to kind of like, oh, this man is not straightforward. All these are just by the wayside. The whole idea is that now he has shown interest. Let's begin to judge him with his political with his political activity instead of using what we think uh, of his political future will be. Yeah, because if he was not, if he has not presented himself, another person will present himself. It will either be one of these politicians from this other political party. Look at what Ogandubisi raised now. This Omo Agege, the same Omo Agege that was in the APC. The only reason he came to the NDC was because he lost from the APC. And the other political parties he could have gone to, but it's still the same Peter Obi. This is Deputy Senate President during Buhari's time. He's still looking for succor, still looking for that umbrella name. Now he has come to the NDC. And right from day zero of this NDC, I've been screaming this. Now people are just going to flock in left, right, and center. In my state, Edo State, so many of them, all of them across the same divide. Yeah, obviously, Emeka Ike, like you said, Oga Jonathan, when he mentioned INEC, I was like, okay, what is he talking about? And he mentioned INEC again the second time. Then I started smiling and just laughing. That's what this one anti-play politics. But I understand, when people are facing camera and if you have not been a politician, people, they might just say whatever that comes to their mind. But be that as it may, it's not an excuse for any person. But just looking at a general picture, painting a picture that if we leave the political flanks alone, it will be occupied by people, especially when you have a big fish like His Excellency Peter Obi involved. And as for Ebele Jonathan, I still look at the whole thing with caution, in the sense that no matter how you look at it, Ebele is coming to the game. I don't believe that it has anything to do with Tinubu and the APC. Because if not for anything, the APC and Tinubu, they have more to lose. They really have more to lose if Ebele Jonathan enters the race. And I believe he's not going to enter. Because for now, if you look at it, if it was Tinubu that was sponsoring Ebele Jonathan, he should have gone to the Wike faction. Why is he on the Turaki faction? And Wike is chasing them all over the place, stopping them from conducting their primaries, stopping them, they cannot use this venue, sending warning notices to every potential venue site in the FCT that they should not grant the Turaki faction of the PDP any space because the courts have not recognized them. That any person that does that is doing so at his or her own risk because it becomes an illegal venture. So technically, if you want to look at it clearly, it is Atiku that will benefit from this. And I'm beginning to think, not beginning to think, I'm proposing a theory that is still this northern thing that they want to do. Because the Turaki, Ghana, Jerry Ghana and co, they just want to throw this man, throw him up, and at the end of the day, he would join in dividing the votes from the South, whereas they will be expecting Atiku to get the bulk votes. So in looking at Jonathan, it has to be looked at. Ebele Jonathan is foray into this political arena has to be looked at holistically, in the sense that who really stands to benefit? I think is Atiku. Who stands to lose? His Excellency Peter Obi and Bola Tinubu, they stand to lose in this whole calculation. So that's just what I see about Jonathan. So, in rounding up people, I'll round up in 10 seconds. In rounding up people, just want to thank everybody again that made the solar contribution to come true. Thank you all, and the good Lord be with all of you. And I hope we have opportunity to talk again. Thank you.
Yes, of course, we'll talk again. I just wanted to get to everybody so that we can talk around the game. Probably I might be presenting the video this evening, but let's see how long it takes for us to do this, or we might postpone it to tomorrow, but let's see. But let's come to Black Panther before Mandarita. Black Panther, thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, my brother, my brother, my brother. May God
Thank you,
bless
my
you. You're out
bless
here
you.
again, despite the world organized and the best UEFA championship I've ever watched. In the history, it is the best I've ever watched, both technically, and it was a showman. It was a display of intelligent football play today. And Arsenal did not lose that match. It was luck that was not on their side. And there was a little bit of, before I go further, I would like to greet Mommy Diaspora. May God bless you. And everyone that have been speaking, may God bless every one of us. And the audience, those on the other side, I want to say, may God bless you also. We are all in this, and we are going to get victory in Jesus' mighty name. You see, Arsenal did not lose that match. Arsenal displayed the best of football, technically. They held the champion for good 55 minutes. They couldn't move. I'm beginning to say, what is going on with this PSG? Are they fools? Can't they change their pattern? Don't they see what Arsenal is playing? But at the end, the coach Arteta made one slight mistake. He changed that pattern. I don't know why he did that, because that pattern would have forced. I wanted them to frustrate the other side so that after frustration they can penetrate very well, because they have good flanks and they have good midfielder, and they go in sort like a B. They go like a B, they come back and withdraw at the center, the midfield. They choke the midfield, because if you see PSG, they play more of the midfield and use the flank to get in. But they were frustrated throughout the first half. But I don't know what happened. The coach just let that simple mistake, small one, to just flow until they got penalty, and that was it. I know when it comes to penalty, PSG, they are very good. They are very good at penalty, and both sides were very good at penalty. But the luck, you just need the luck. And the person that lost the last penalty was, I would say, kudos to him. Not that because he lost, but nobody wanted to play the last one. But he said, "I'll play the last one." So it's a yeoman's job. And remember, that same way was the way Thierry Henry lost it too, when they were in the finals. So I would say kudos. Arsenal played the best game ever in the history of UEFA Champions League. They frustrated the other side to the end. I was even saying they were going to win this match by 2-0. I even said, Dr. CM, this match going to be 2-0. The way it is, frustration has set in for PSG. But you know what football is. One person do mistake and the other one penetrate. But all along, I say Arsenal has not lost. Arsenal has displayed a very good showman skill, technically balanced, and they are ready for the next Champions League. I just wish them luck. They need luck. Luck is what they need now. And they should buy good other players that can do all this display on the midfield. Thank you, Naja Wash. Cheer up. You didn't lose. Just cheer up. You didn't lose. You didn't lose. You were the best. The statistics showed you were the best. Arsenal was the best. And I want to thank everyone. Today is a day that we have to reflect back. One, INEC. We all know that INEC, and we have postulated it, and it is coming to pass. But the question we should ask now, what is NDC doing? They cannot leave it to us to start,
pinpointing the problem of INEC. Because you have to start your job. Your team you have to have a team that will monitor INEC, specifically a team dedicated to monitor INEC. And in case INEC does anything, you take them to court. I don't know what. Take them to court. Keep them busy so that the thing that they are trying to do, they will back down a little bit, so that we can use that their loophole and penetrate. We can put people on the street that will carry placard that this is what INEC is doing. That will expose them. What is the NDC doing? That is what I want to know. Not somebody to go. They should start talking and put a team that will monitor INEC. Not tell me that you have something, you are doing something. No, that's a lie. Open it. Don't put it as a secret. Open it so that they will be under Nigeria will watch them. Everybody will watch them. Because we have to be our brother's keeper. We have to be the other man watchdog now. If we want to make it, it has to start from the beginning. So that if they go further than this, they might do a dirty one we might not be able to see at the long run. But we should always ask ourselves another question. What game is APC and INEC going to do at the tail end of the election day? What are they going to display? So those are the kind of questions we should be asking ourselves, so that we can be able to postulate it out, so that the world can hear us, because they are listening to us. Those are the fundamental things we should be looking at. And I want to go to...
They are there to observe now. This is a part of the requirement. They are there to observe.
Who?
INEC.
No, I'm talking about we trying to fathom how they are going to rig this election for APC, so that we can expose them. And I want NDC to have a team that will monitor INEC, a team of lawyers and other people that will monitor INEC, so that they can take them on unawares and take them to court, keep them busy in court, so that the people can, put them into ridicule, so that they won't display their shenanigans again. Now, I want to go to Shiore. You see, you know why people cannot speak on Shiore? Many of us. You know why? Shiore has mastered the game using the privileges of being an activist. He has used it against the right-thinking Nigerians that were supposed to be looking holistically, but they are using that leverage to say, oh, Shiore, they are still not deciding Shiore, they are still saying Shiore. I told you all, until when Shiore will carry something and stab you on your leg, then you will all understand and now start calling him a traitor. Shiore is a proxy. I mean, that will I tell you people. It's a proxy. You cannot tell me you as a human being, you see good thing. Good thing is the good thing is emerging. Good thing is appreciated by all. The population in a state. And Shiore will come out with a different thing that is doing nothing. He emphatically says he's doing nothing. That's to show you that it's a proxy. Proxy does that thing. That's the way they do. They will be on the fence. They will make you. They will make you. You that want to make a decision that cannot penetrate them well in terms of investigating them because of their antecedent. You are trying to say, oh, because of what you don't do the past, I'm not going to look this side. Look, I go, and then if Peter do mess up today, I go open them up. We are in a revolution whereby we cannot afford to do mistake. Anybody that messed up, throw him under the bus. Then after we win election, we can say, okay, we are sorry. That's it. Shiore is trying to do a damage to the political scene of Peter Obi. That is what he's doing. Because Alessoti, whether he likes it or not, he will definitely work for Peter Obi. Forget all this why they go meet this thing. Goodness cannot pari passer with evil. The people have their mind. The people of their state know who they want to vote for. The East have already shown. Go and look at the election, the primaries of NDC in the East. It was one-way traffic, massive. People although look at I've seen a lot of it. I've seen about 40% of the pictures, videos of the Eastern blocks. It was massive. I could not believe. I was asking myself, within a short while, just a month, they can bring this superseding the ruling party. This is awesome. Go and look at Ome, the man with the red chieftaincy hat. Go and look at his constituency. You will shout. I thought they would do mistake in counting. It was rowdy. The man was being squeezed, but he never shouted on anybody. He was there holding that placard for Obi. That is it. The battle has just begun. ADC is the voice. The ADC is the train that we are going to use. And it is here to stay. The people, Nigerians, are beginning to awaken in their millions. I just thank God that they are seeing it. You see why God said, he said, all things shall work together for our good. We men, we complain, but God said it will work for our good. The dirty things that this APC is doing is awakening the downtrodden Nigerians. It's a gradual process. We will get there. But I know from what I've seen, the Nigerians are awakening. And as they're awakening as they're awakening in their thousands, millions, they are going to affect others. And this very president, all I want to pray for all Nigerians is that we should come out in an overwhelming millions. Let us complete that 89 million people. Let us complete to like 50 million. They won't be able to read. They won't be able to read. Because Nigerians, we have been shouting, follow your vote to the end. Follow your vote to the end. And I want to thank some leaders that have seen it, that yes, they must do this for the future, for the Nigerians that are coming, because their time is gone. Shure is just playing panky on people's mind. Look, there will come a time, everybody should mark this, Shure will be hiding from the public, because what he's doing will be made open for all. This thing has happened in the Arab nation in Africa. Those that were trying to convince people, but they were working, they were proxy for the incumbent. They cut out of them, and you know what the Arab nation does to those kind of people. Shure will come to a time, he will be scared to come out. He will travel back to America and meet his family. That guy he does not mean well for the Nigerian nation. If he wants the country to be divided, come out. You have big support. We, the conservatives, we know what we stand for. We know what we stand for. If this does not work, we know what we work. Again, we have a plan B. But we want to make sure that the Nigerian people see the picture themselves. Let us push so that we can, when we push, the world will see all that we are pushing to make it. But when they try to stifle us, the world will also see it. And when a referendum is being made, the world will see the results of the Nigerian people. I am confident that the Nigerian people now, they are getting awakening, and they know who to vote for. They will know who to vote for. The battle has begun. Within 5-6 months, when the campaign train moves from next month, from that time, we will see those people that you are thinking that are coming out for presidency. I want us to ask ourselves a question. Do they have a pathway to Asuro? They don't have. The answer is they don't have. Now, the question is again, why are they out there to seek for the presidency? Why are they? Are they working for someone? So let us picture our mind and look at them. Who are they really working for? Who are they really? Because these people, some of them were against, many of them are against Tinubu. But at the long run, they came out from the south, which Obi is also coming out from the south. Why are they coming out from the south? To the north, Atiku is no more match. The way I see it, is no more match. To me, I don't know to others, because I'm watching what is happening in the north. Atiku cannot blow the typhoon that is coming from the north. He cannot blow it aside. I can only say he will take his own share of his own state, but to proceed for the entire northeast, he's not going to do. He can't win it. So that is what I'm saying, and I pray that more Nigerians will awake, even if they don't want to register the age 18 for the next election. Those ones, we thank God that those ones that say they won't vote in this election, they've now decided to come and vote. Go and look at people coming out of East. The old women in the village, they were coming out, queuing up. I was shocked. This is a good work we are putting together. Let us continue to put pressure, but let us not forget to ask ourselves question: why is Donald coming out? Why? Is it for our good, or is it to dismantle us? But from his antecedent and from his speech, Donald Duke seems to be looking our way, because he was speaking about the future. He was speaking against this government, that the way we are going down. Why now is he coming out in the south when he knows that he doesn't have a pathway? For Shore is not a candidate. Just leave him. He's not a candidate. He knows why he's doing it. He's doing it for his pocket now. But after this one, he's going to get enough money for his campaign. And we know his donors. We know his donors now. So Mona, leave him. Let him continue to do this thing. But one thing I assure you people, anybody that is contravening the will of the people, at long last, Mother Nature will pay him back in his own coin. And nobody should cry, and nobody should say sorry. No, what you sow is what you are going to reap. To my people, Nigerians, let us come out. Let us come out in mass and vote out APC. Let's vote in NDC. That is the pathway to our victory. Thank you, Nigeria. May God bless you. May God bless everyone that have donated in our private end, our energy, seeking a good energy supply for our station, Nigeria Watch. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Black Panther. Okay, Amanda Rita, thank you, man. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Good evening. Good evening, Mommy. Good evening to everybody in the comment section and the panel. I don't know, I wasn't here when you played a lot of videos. I just want to still announce that children are still being held in Oyo State or wherever it is that they've kept them. Whatever plans that people have, I pray that, whatever plans the government or people of authority have to save those little 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, and the women and men, of that school, it should be expedited. Going further to the politics of the thing. Sorry, before I continue, I would like to suggest, Mr. Elvis, perhaps you should have a sports segment in your show, so that that sports segment could be an hour or something, so that the sports enthusiasts, you guys can discuss football and maybe other sports that's going on. The Olympics is coming anytime soon, so I'm just suggesting that perhaps maybe on a Saturday or Sunday you can have a 30-minute sports segment. Because somehow I feel, I'm just saying it loudly in public, my opinion is, when we're talking about Nigeria and politics, it's kind of off to infuse technicalities in football, and the seriousness of the day. It's kind of off, it kind of throws out a balance of, the seriousness of what Nigeria is going through. So I would suggest that you should have a sports segment on specific days. It will be very, very good, because I know it's a lot of people that want to queue into Nigeria Watch for sports, because take it or leave it, there are people who are extreme sports enthusiasts, especially when in regards to football. That aside, now coming down to the politics, for Jonathan, there's something Mr. Chris, I don't know if it's Mr. Chris or somebody said, that there's no way Jonathan can be in the race. I don't know who said that, but And then he gave reasons why, like, okay, he said if it was the man from Bodlon sponsoring him, he wouldn't, he would have joined the Wiki faction, or, and, see, I cannot emphasize this enough. We are dealing with very crafty, dark entities, and they can swing anyway. You see, our minds are too pure. We are too, we are so very meek and very, angelic when we think of, maybe it's the influence of where we live. Our thought process has changed. We sometimes forget the kinds of entities that we are dealing with. We have to come to that reality. We have to. And I think many of us haven't realized the kind of, I don't think we know the degree of darkness, D-A-R-K, dark entities that we are dealing with in Nigeria. We don't know the degree of it. I don't even think the judiciary who allowed the man from Bodlon to win over Peter Obi in 2023, I don't think they really understood the darkness that was coming. They didn't know, because I'm sure some of them would just be shaking their head and like, oh my goodness, is this man like this? Seriously, we don't understand, because by the time we understand the dark entities we are dealing with, perhaps our strategy in dealing with them would change. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. I kid you not. As far as these people are desperate and dark, even within the NDC, I will not be, nothing surprises me anymore. I will not be surprised if they have even approached Dixon. Many of you were shocked about Abure now. He was going to Peter Obi to the court every other day now. Some people were having palpitation of the heart when they discovered that he was a traitor. So what makes you think now that these dark entities are not approaching Dixon or even Kwakwaso? What makes you think it's impossible? What makes you think it's impossible? It is very, very possible. It is very, very possible. And I'm so happy that someone like Peter Obi is no longer going to campaign. In fact, I support that he's not going to campaign for any other person who wants to ride under the umbrella of NDC. Oh, I'm campaigning for you. No. I saw your caption yesterday. I just didn't really want to talk about politics, but since we're talking about it, one of your caption yesterday, Mr. Elvis, and by the way, please, if you're in this panel, you haven't clicked on the like button, maybe you forgot, and you in the comment section, can you just click the like button? The thumbs up. Just click it and share this program. Your caption about Peter Obi should have it's something to do with Peter Obi should have campaigned for Aisha Yusufu, being a candidate for the senatorial seat in Abuja. I disagree with whoever is supporting that. At this point in time, every person who has worked with Peter Obi, who has supported him in the past, or who hasn't even supported him in the past, and they want to go for any political position, I don't think they should ride under the umbrella of Peter Obi. Let us see how popular you are. If you did not win, as a matter of fact, the fact that you support Peter Obi is not a ticket for you to be granted a political position. If you go for the primaries and you didn't win, like Emeka Ike, for example, it's okay. But I want to see your allegiance and your support. If you have, I want to see it on social media. If you have influence, for example, Emeka Ike, who is influential, I want to see your social media, your social media report. I want to see what you are doing in your ward. I want to see what you are doing in your local government as time goes by. Perhaps in the next opportunity for you to have a political position, I've seen your service. I've seen how genuine you are in my own eyes, my own personal judgment. Then I'll know that, okay, it's really not about using Peter Obi. You really want to serve. So I would say that Peter Obi shouldn't be campaigning for anybody. Go and campaign by yourself. especially when it comes to primaries. If it's for the general main election, I would understand that. I mean, every political party, aspirant, you expect everybody to support you when you're campaigning, for the last leg. But for now, the primaries, everybody go to the field. Let's see your popularity. Let's see how you want to serve. And if you didn't win, don't cry woof woof. Go back to the drawing board, support Peter Obi, support your party. Then we will know how genuine you are. And I don't know what other topic again you're talking about. Okay, for Jonathan, this is my own postulation. Jonathan is eligible for 4 years. I believe he did 4 years or is it 6 years? I don't know how many years now. Yeah, Yaradua didn't last 4 years. I don't know how many. Mr. Jonathan or any other person, you can do the calculation. But however, Jonathan, I would say, would only be eligible for 4 years to be president. Yes. Because Constitution says maximum 8 years. So that faction of the PDP who have chosen Goodluck Jonathan as the candidate, this is what I think they were saying. Number one, within the present PDP, you need a popular person. Who is most popular now? I don't know. Maybe they made that decision. They feel, okay, Jonathan is liked in their dream. Jonathan is liked. Jonathan is popular. Okay, yes, Jonathan fits into the 4-year mark because now they're saying, 8 years north, 8 years south. So it's a guarantee Jonathan cannot pass the 8 years mark. Unlike Peter Obi now, there are some people who now use that as a political tool to say, oh, Peter Obi is eligible for 8 years. So that's why we cannot really trust him on that 4 years he says he's coming for. So for them, their own is balanced. They will say, oh, this man has only 4 years. He cannot go past 4 years. So they will trust us on that. And then obviously this is a popular person, thinking that perhaps maybe sympathy vote, perhaps the electorates who are saying that the bag of rice now, because he's going to use that to campaign. When I was president, dollar was 100 naira. Bag of rice was 14,000 naira. But now look at it now. So I can take you guys back to where you were. In fact, better. The economy, they will start to give you all these economic permutations. The economy was number one in Africa, one of the fastest growing economy in the world. We've heard all those things before. They're going to use all that. I am so happy Mr. Jonathan said, perhaps he forgot something in Nassau Rock. Because if he comes now, the insult that people didn't want to insult him then, they are going to insult Jonathan now. They are going to bring Desiani case. He should come and explain to us how he allowed the Minister of Petroleum to steal so much, allegedly steal so much money that till date, she's still going to the courts. What's the other man, Aluko? All the people who were in his administration, all the people, the Minister of Defense as at that time, the money that was dispersed, what's this man's name? Is it Dasuki Gate issue? Then they will not talk about, they bring back our girls. So perhaps Jonathan, and of course, give us reasons why the excuse me, give us reasons why the confirm issue wasn't addressed before you left. So perhaps he's coming back for some sort of a judgment or the anger that people had, that they are allowed to go into hibernation. Perhaps they wanted to come out of hibernation. That's why he wants to be. And I am totally, I'm ashamed and I'm disappointed that Jonathan would decide that he wants to come back because it's so obvious. It's so obvious in what I'm saying. The ridiculousness of it all, certain people coming out. Tell me why you feel Peter Obi is not the person that you can. So if you really want to save Nigeria, you want Nigeria to change, and you have seen a man that can do it. You have seen a man that can change things. If not 100%, even 50%. You now decided that you are not using the right of is my fundamental human right. To hell with your fundamental human rights. To hell with your rights to go for any political position. Because right now, throw rights away. Throw freedom of speech away. Throw prerogative away. Personally, I'm kicking that up because our prerogative now is that Nigeria needs a new administration. Nigeria needs Peter Obi to be president. You can say I'm being vindictive or I'm being authoritative or I'm being cantankerous in some form. I don't care. If Donald Duke, Jonathan, And those other lizards and termites who want to come on through under different political parties now to say, okay, they want to be president just to split the votes. That's wickedness. They know the truth. Mr. Elvis, there's something you discovered yesterday, or you put out there yesterday. I have been pondering on it. When you said there are 3 categories of people in Nigeria. In fact, not just in Nigeria, 3 categories of Nigerians. So I am including those in the diaspora and those back home. The first ones are the tribalistic one. I don't care if it's a frog that is there, as long as it's my tribe man. That's number 1. Number 2, people who are party faithfuls. I don't care if it's a mosquito that my party wants to present. I don't care if it's an illiterate. I don't care if it's somebody who has some sort of mental illness. As long as this person is under my political party, I go nowhere. I move nowhere. The third category are the people who are benefiting from the present administration. In fact, those are the AGIP, any government in power. And the AGIP, to me, they are more populated within the 3 quadrants. They are the most dangerous within the 3 quadrants because they are benefiting from the system. They can sponsor the other quadrant 1 and 2. Yes, and in most cases, those third quadrants, we have many hybrids. As Mr. Jonathan even said earlier, you can have some of them in quadrant 1 and 2, 2 and 3, or even a multiple of those 3 quadrants. But I can tell you, the third quadrant, the ones who are any government in power, as long as the corruption, they are benefiting from the corruption, they will support whoever is the one holding the steering wheel. Those are that, see, those ones saying they are not in, they are non-state actors. They don't go for political positions. You don't even know their names. You don't even know them, but they sponsor most of the satanic activities. They support most of the satanic activities going on in Nigeria. The most dangerous quadrant are just at that number 3. Because number 2, if number 2 is a staunch number 2, there are chances that number 2, who is supporting only his party, chances that he can deflect and leave the party. So they're not really dangerous per se. Number 1, who is tribalistic, realistically, they can be tribalistic, but however, they can swap or they can sit on the fence. They can sit on the fence or swap based on personal reasons. Maybe their daughter married one particular tribe. Let's say they're in tribe A, and their daughter or their son married tribe B, and that tribe B that they married have influence. So anytime their tribe A or tribe B is in a political position, they will pick either of those ones. So those ones are kind of wavy, but quadrant 3 are the most dangerous. They encompass the other 2. There's their combination of it. So when I see people like Donald Duke, in fact, when you look at the whole league of them, it's just like, is anybody really want to serve Nigeria, or it's just for their own personal gain? Honestly speaking, there's something recently that went explosive regarding Edo State. In the scheme of it, and I said, with all these things I'm hearing, I have not heard anything that is said behind the scenes about, within this frame of 6 months, we want to have real track around Edo State, or we want to have like some industrial buildings, we want to have like this big factory. It's all about sharing formula. It has nothing to do with development or advancement. So sometimes my mind I keep pondering on this. I'm like, is there really any need for election? Is there any, and if I say that, I'm kind of conflicting that. Am I saying that all the work Peter Obi has done, even the work we are doing here in Nigeria, are we saying I'm just going to throw that all away, like it doesn't mean anything? But at the other end, I now look at it like, is there really need for election? Because as a nation, individually, we are not even together. We are not even together. I'm making that judgment based on what I'm seeing. not an assumption. It's based on what I'm saying. How difficult is it for a nation that's divided, for some group of people who have been there before, who know the truth? How hard is it for them to just say, you know what? I think I've had enough. I think I've made enough money. I think I've done well for myself. I think I've gotten the popularity already. You know what? Okay, at least I'm getting to the, I am actually in the, what they call this thing when you are traveling? I am actually at the transit level of my life before I go see God's judgment. Before I go and see my maker, I'm on the transit level. Okay, let me just, you know, why can't they think like that? Because they're in the category 3. So it kind of makes you question. And that's why sometimes I really look at Peter Obi and like, what a man. In the midst of all this, and I'm sure Peter Obi is even thinking at some point, like, you know, is it really worth it? Why am I stressing myself for this country? Why am I stressing myself for these people who don't even care? Why am I stressing myself for these traitors around me? Why? I can go and be enjoying my beautiful wife now, my children. Just go to somewhere, you know, just be flexing. Leave Nigeria to their problems. Be making his own money and doing his business. I'm sure those sometimes those things come into his mind. He's a human being, but I think, you know, there's some divine power that keeps pushing that man every day he wakes up. Don't give up, don't give up. And it's sometimes I even wonder with men like Mr. Nigeria, I don't know how you do it. When you absorb a lot of all this negativity, a lot of all this information, you absorb it. I don't know how you diffuse it. Maybe that you sometimes that's why I said, you know, we should have time for these football things. Perhaps to just diffuse most of the negativity, you know, and all that. I don't know how you manage it. And that's why I always pray for you, Mr. Elvis. And many people who come here every day, mommy diaspora. I don't know, because when I think about all the sacrifices we're making for Nigeria, everybody that comes on this panel every day, time is money. Time is the most important thing in life, time. But we have to spend the time here to come and talk, to come and teach and educate people. It's not a joke. So that's why I kind of have this conflicting feeling like, let's just, no need for election. But I now look at the other side. The sacrifices, the time. Mr. Elvis, let me just stop here, I beg. Thank you.
All right. All right, moderator. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. Even though you say there's no need for elections, some people will still come out and vote that particular day. So when it comes to putting heads together and take same decision, I'm not sure Nigerians are ready for that yet. Yeah. Oga Phyllis, it's good to have you on the show. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, my beloved brother. Sister Rita, you're highly welcome. I catch you today with my black soup.
Felix, are you in Nigeria or diaspora? The black soup is meant for only the diaspora, so I have a feeling you're in Nigeria. I don't know. Because
No.
Black soup. So
I did Italy.
Yeah, the black soup you have to qualify. Or even Mr. Nigeria was not qualified.
No,
So
I just need to come back from Nigeria.
We lose much. No black soup for anybody. No black soup.
Is that Alex? Is that Mr. Alex?
No, Mr. Alex.
Yes, Mr. DBC.
Okay. I greet everybody.
Never qualified though. Never qualified.
I greet everybody.
No more.
All the comment section warrior. I greet you now. My first question is President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. What do you forget for Asoro who you want to collect? Is my first question. If everybody notice very well, all the aspirants that is coming out now, mostly are from the East and the Yoruba nation, like Mr. Shewore. Mr. Shewore, before I can say 15 years ago, I respected him so much. Now he just like our beloved brother, Pastor Sagi is in Edo State. During election, they use a cash out. That is one. 2022, before the election, when we were still here on this panel, I make mention of what was say, what is our plan B? Because they will do the ringing. His Excellency, Rabbi Kwakwaso, please, just do this for the nation. All those villages where they empty for northern side, I have a very close friend of mine who formerly live in Lagos, registered for PVC. He went to collect the PVC. They said that the PVC already be collected. Every election, she always receive a message, thank you for voting APC. Evidence is there. If they need it, I can tender it to them. Rabi Kwakwaso, please just do this for us. All these villages where people not there for North, if possible, if Arise and all the television stations should go there, because those are the place they are going to use to win this election. I know that they will never win North without President Tinubu and the rest aspirant. Now, where they put their mind, you can see it from their primary of the ringing. I don't think we have electoral body in Nigeria. There can be electoral body, not fit they talk, say go to the court. Now they're supposed to cross-check all the votes across the nation. What did they do for the last election? They were in the side of the APC cabal. All we have to do, if it is possible, before this year runs out, we should go out for a peaceful protest. All these villages, after I don't go record that poster online, because these people, I know them, I've been with them, I've worked with them before. I know the way they do their things. We should go to INEC office to ask them, any vote that comes from all these deserted area should be avoided and should be cancelled. That is first. Now, where APC put their mind be that, because they know say one vote they not go get. They should make it mandatory of uploading all the results from the polling unit. The Senate and the House of Rep should pass that law. It should be mandatory, because if they not make it mandatory, APC is going to ring it with the help of all this northern area where BC people not there, where they don't use bandit pursue. That is another thing, very important. Now that our principal is on board, please, those that have the power online, many of us have to live online and be on ground. That is why these days I don't need to come panel like that. I'll be waiting for the primary. Now that we have our principal on board, we should work hard. Very important. Very, very important. Because last time we don't have time to work enough. Now we have a lot of time to work. Because anything where we they talk online now waiting that they use, they do their calculation as they want to ring them. This time, not be joke. We have to be rugged and dogged. Anything they know how to do, we will do it more than them. If not the ringing, say they want to go buy vote. If not that one, they want to go share rice. Me personally, I'll still share rice for my village. Me, I see as they want to ring them. They should make it mandatory. They should make it mandatory uploading the result. Without that, all this fight where we fight, we might fight in vain. Because this time, there is no need of going to court, because the court is theirs already. Who they appoint INEC chairman, Mr. President. That is just all I have to say for now. Because no time for joke again. You see that we get it right now.
Thank you.
Or the country might be in a chaotic condition 2027. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Thanks for your wonderful submission. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, everyone, I've spoken. I want us to have our final submission, and tomorrow we'll be presenting the journey of our solar here. We'll be giving, if I will showcase so many things tomorrow. Tomorrow, please endeavor to join us. If you know you supported this course, please, you need to be carried along. Tomorrow we'll do that. Today now it's quite late now. It's 12 after 12. here and we came out late, so I don't want to extend this broadcast anymore. Yeah, I appreciate every one of you. Now, God will bless you now. Let me come for a final submission. 2 minutes, please. Everybody stick to your 2 minutes. Mr. Jonathan, your 2 minutes, sir.
Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Madam Rita. Your analysis, it takes it to another level. Those the three categories of Nigerians, they are the troublers of Nigeria, the tribal Nigeria. I call them the second one, the reckless. They are recklessly partisan. And those ones that are beneficiaries of the system. Thank you for expatiating on that again. But in fact, I have to leave what I really want to talk about this 1 minute. I just want to kind of pay attention to what Mr. Felix just talked about now. I never looked into that direction. And I think it's it's a serious matter. You know, those empty places, those deserted villages that we've been seeing across the length and breadth of Nigeria, at least in the last 1.5 years now, and they continue to grow. So we can say that vote will come out from these places, and it will be in large numbers because these places are deserted already. So as he was talking, one thing that just came to my mind was that could it be part of the reason why the Tinubu government has not been doing anything regarding these areas to ensure that these residents they get back peacefully? Could it just be the reason that they need these empty places? And I want to say that votes will come, and we have to take note of it now. On election day, you will see massive numbers will come out from those places because nobody to fight, no polling units. There will be official polling units, but election will not take place there. There are no people there. These places have been deserted already, and expect big, massive numbers they will throw out from these places. This is an eye-opener. That's one thing I like about, all this, political discourse, and on a platform like this, people just chip in something that maybe you have been, you have just been blinded on. You are not really, you don't even think about it. And I think this is a very serious point that we should take note of. All this, because there is no reason why the people will be deserting their villages. People are literally living. Villages, areas are empty, and the government is doing nothing. They keep it that way till after 2027. Wow.
All right, thank you.
Anyways, at least now we know, and as we continue to talk about it, maybe it will be a checkmate from them. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for that you do. Thank you. Let me go straight to Mr. Paul, please. Your 2 minutes.
Well, thank you, Ninja Wash. Let me chip in on some of these other candidates running for the presidency. I think it's just sheer greed and sense of entitlement. They think it's a circus. They just want to come and play. They don't have genuine interest of rescuing Nigeria. The country is in a dire situation. I don't think that somebody like Atiku Abubakar has any interest to salvage the country. It's only those their entrenched interests, and some of them feel entitled that it's their right, that they should have it. If somebody like the man who is in power now should have it, the man at the villa, they too should have it as well. They don't have the interest of the country at all. And that is what people should note and avoid voting for them, and focus on Obi, so that Obi will help shape the country better. That's one. Then what Mr. Jonathan just said now, these ungoverned places, abandoned areas, there are several of them across the country. And elections have been holding in those elections, they've been just writing results. What they usually do, they just come to that area, gather some people from the city and put them in one place there with security and just say, vote. They just vote for the ruling party. They just allocate results to others. That's what they do in some places. So the political parties should keep an eye on that. Ensure that INEC bring out those areas and say, in this area, because of this problem, there's not going to be elections in those areas, and they will ensure that any result that comes from those areas will not be accepted. It will be illegal. So the parties have a lot to do. They have a lot of eagle eye to to fix in various areas. It's not just campaign alone. A lot of things may be going under the radar that they may not know. So they have so much to think about and plan to block all these loopholes. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Paul. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Let me go to our Dream Nation. Your 2 minutes, sir. Okay, you're not there. Black Panther, your 2 minutes.
Let the next person. I'll take after that person.
Your 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, and God bless you, sir. And thanks to all those who have donated, for this project. And I know that guaranteed, at least we know that Mr. Elvis can come on the program on it every day, without spending so much money on fuel. So, and I just want to thank Mommy Diaspora for all that you're doing, and everybody in the comment section, and you especially, Mr. Elvis. The time that you come here to sacrifice, it's I can't explain. I don't think anybody can pay you. I just want to say thank you. And then please, let's just remember those children who have been kidnapped, who are still in the forest, the 2-year-olds, the 3-year-olds, and the teachers, and, their spouses and their family. Let us put them in our prayers. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. I sent you some things on your WhatsApp, Mr. Elvis. You can check it out. Have a good night, everyone.
Okay, my director. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please endeavor to join us tomorrow if you can, as we appreciate those people, including you, and everyone that contributed to this solar and the journey of the solar. We are doing it tomorrow. Please, guys, endeavor to join us if you can. Okay, let me go for Oga Phyllis, 2 minutes here.
Thank you, my beloved brother. In respect of those teachers and pupils and those students that they kidnap, I saw a video of VDM this evening where he said, if the government cannot do anything about it, from on Monday, we will start fundraising. All those kidnappers, they should paste, they are on social media, they should paste how much way they need. We do a funds ready for them, because the life of those children and those teachers is very important to us. They don't deserve it. It's because of the failure of the present administration of APC and the political dealers. That is why we consider ourselves for this condition. Each and everyone, please, I'm pleading to Nigerians, home and abroad, when the fundraising start, even though it's 500, 1,000, please just donate. Their life is very important, because you might say, they are not my family. Tomorrow it might be your turn. Every time can be 6 o'clock. Nigeria now is present condition. It's not a country of a particular concern. It's a country of many concerns. We have to deal with it. That is why we are begging each and everyone, get your voters card ready. 2027. Let's vote this bad administration out, either by hook or by crook. Because I always talk and say, at the right time for inside Bible, heaven suffereth violence, only the violent will take it by force. Power is not served a la carte. We have to do every possible means to make sure we vote this present administration out, because they don't get off of mind. They have been dealing with us since 1999. Augusta, Mr. Goodluck, Jonathan, go sleep. If you said no Nigeria blood, what? That's your past election. Now that you know that the man in power, he said, grab it and run away with it. Now in Nigeria blood, go call waste, enter your house, Oga. Go to play with your grandchildren. Enough is enough. I hear. Thank you.
All right, Oga Phyllis, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Oga Chris, 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you again, Mr. Nigeria. I join my voice to the voices of everybody that has utilized you for the good work that you are doing. May the good Lord continue to give you the strength to continue doing this work. And Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much, everybody on the comment section. Thank you, everybody listening to us. And tomorrow we can do this again. But remember, talk is good, but we all have to find a way to participate. Talking, we are also participating. So if you are not talking, try and be doing something to participate in the process. Nature abhors no vacuum. If you leave this place open, other people will come and invade. And that's how they do it. I'm saying this because that ungoverned space that Oga Felix talked about and was elucidated by Oga Jonathan and Oga Ndobisi, the spaces they've been using it long ago, or during Buhari's time, during Tinubu's first election, they already started using those ungoverned space. If you watch the IDP camp, you know they moved everybody from those local governments in Borno State. I'm just taking example. They moved all of them to Borno, the capital now. So what they do during election, there will still be votes from those local governments first. Then there will still be votes from the IDP camp. The local government that is empty, for people that are clapping for Zulum, if you watch each time they do election, Borno State over 800 plus. I think the last election, Shetima came with almost 1 million votes. So I just use Borno State for example. They're already using those ungoverned space. The only thing we can do is how to even mitigate against those fictitious votes. And one way of trying to do this is to cover those empty spaces. And the same thing goes to political party. The more good people with conscience, the more they participate, the more likely because you are not going to stop evil people from participating, but the more likely you have more voices speaking against these evil voices. But if we leave everything like that, trust me, it's not going to work. It's going to continue the way it is. And that's the greatest challenge. I believe we have all raised that issue. That's the greatest challenge His Excellency Peter Obi is going to be having. The quality of the people around him. How can they be trusted? Madam Rita spoke much about that. How are we not sure any of these people, they are not working for the opposition, whereas their faces are all over there. We have seen a Kenneth Okonkwo. We have seen a host of them, so many of them. So we don't know what's going to happen. So we can't stop it. We have to know that the only way we can do it is everybody to flood the space. We'll be talking like we are talking now. If you are not able to talk, be part of the process.
All right.
Thank you very much, Domosa. And tomorrow we see again, Domosa.
Yes, Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be refreshed properly and
I'm
come
ready.
back. Okay, 2 minutes quickly, sir. I wanted to just
Yeah,
round
thank
up
you,
now.
thank you, Nigeria Wash. And when you finish now, take a deep rest. I know you have some other things to do. Take a deep rest and enjoy the little time you have. Enjoy it, doing what you like doing mostly. And I want to say this: the point that our brother Felix just raised is very vital. I think that portion of what he spoke about, I think should be sent to anybody that is linked with NDC, that is on ground, should be caught and sent to them. And one other question I want to ask: are the prisoners still voting? Did they pass that law? Because I didn't follow it up. So that's another thing. Because
No.
oh, good, thank God. And some of the people that went for the election, I think I saw Peter for Nigeria won his local government, and then Aisha stepped down for the other lady to move up. Since she decided on her own, I don't know what happened there, but I know that she stepped down. I followed the information, said she stepped down. So I want to plead to everyone that have not won his election. This is the time for you to increase the momentum, so that we all, it's not all about you getting the whatever nomination. It's all about the Nigeria as a whole, for it to work for every one of us. And what we need to do, while the political participators, they are digging into every fact that we bring out here, what we need to do is to put out crown criers in all the villages that are yet to be connected to the national grid, because those are the areas they rig election mostly. So we should put town criers there, make sure that they know what is going on in the political scene and the right man, and they are well educated on it. I think the obedience are doing that job. I want us all to increase the momentum, and if need be, if we know our own side, any of us, those of us in diaspora, we can sponsor most of the town criers to go around so that they can bring people out, because we need people in the millions that has voters card in the village to come out en massively, because this is called the emancipation of the Nigerian space. If you want a country, come outside the mass and vote NDC. If you don't want the country, stay in your house. So when you stay in your house, the suffer will continue. And we that know what it is will continue to ask that we need a referendum. Is it that we have it? Or we move our placard to the United Nations and seek for that. Because we cannot be sitting down while our citizens be being killed, being fired. So I beseech every one of us to do it necessary. The money can be a weapon that we can advance this political emancipation. We can use it so that our people will be well informed, well educated, to come out massively in their millions. Because we need millions. We need to reach to 50 million voters should come out. Average of 50 million. That is what we need to overrun them. I beseech every one of us, let us increase the momentum and participate. Even if we are not on ground, let our finances participate and do the work for those that are on ground to do the soldier march for the emancipation of this nation. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has donated to the solar panel. May God bless every one of us, increase us in all ways in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right, Black Panther, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I want to appreciate every one of you that came to this panel today. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission. And God bless you now. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, Madam Rita, Oga DBC. Thank you, Black Panther, Oga Chris. Thank you, our Dream Nation, Oga Felix. I appreciate every one of you, and those of you that called in as well. I appreciate every one of you, Mother Deborah, and many, many more. Yes, I also appreciate those of you that super chatted us today, Kenny, Honda, and Oga Kingsley. Thank you very much. Why are people write on the comment section? Mother for Mom Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. Appreciate you. Thanks for that you do. Thank you, Abazi. Appreciate you. Thanks for that you do. Thank you, Mother Peggy Mondi, Mother Stella Masawedo, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Michael Oganamaru. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel and Laura Mena. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Keshuku, my brother. I can see you. I appreciate every one of you. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Endeavor to join us. And we're going to be appreciating and taking you all through the journey of this solar. Yes, we'll do that tomorrow. So endeavor to join us today. Rather, we're already Sunday for here, so it's 12:35 now. So endeavor to join us. Let's take it from there. God bless you all. Have a good night. Bye for now.
That's right.
If you're